Although you have almost total anonymity on CB radio unless you make yourself known, you are expected by other CBers to respect the on-air communications. There are courtesies that, if observed, will make your CB radio experiences more pleasant, and you will be respected by those you are talking with. Most of those courtesies are dictated by common sense. The FCC requires the giving of your call sign at the beginning and end of each conversation. However, the government has no regulations regarding courtesy. This means it is up to each individual to conduct himself with honor on the air. Your radio transmissions can interfere with the transmissions of others, and the cardinal rule is not to interrupt the conversations of others. If you need or want to use the channel when conversations are in progress, wait until someone finishes a sentence, key the mic, and ask for a break. The same common courtesy also dictates that others will give a fellow CBer the chance to use the channel. Always follow the rules for breaking into a channel.
Hey, look, you come to that coffee break. We can eyeball and talk further about that antenna system.
That's 10-4, Ridge Runner. Break 2-3 for a short.
Loose goose, I think somebody wants to use the channel, so we're going to be on the side a while. This is KGM 07933 on the side.
Thanks, guys, for the break. Is the silver midget on the channel? Is that one silver midget on the channel?
Yeah, you got that one silver midget.
This is Tennessee Jed. Did you hear about that coffee break?
That's a 10-4, Tennessee Jed. We'll be at that Union High for the coffee break.
The 10-4, silver midget. I'll be looking forward to meeting you. I've been hearing you're some foxy lady. Thanks again for that break, boys. This is KTJ 07040 on the side.
I'm as foxy as my silver bullet MGB. See you at the break, Tennessee Jed.
That conversation demonstrated the proper way to break in and ask for the use of the channel. Breaking into a channel for transmitting a message or for locating someone you think may be listening on that particular channel may be done at any time, providing, however, that you use basic courtesy. The same courtesy that you would use in breaking into a conversation with a group of your friends. Although the FCC regulations permit the continued use of a channel for up to 5 minutes, most CBers will be happy to relinquish the channel so that you can get a short message through to someone you're trying to contact. If a prolonged conversation is taking place, FCC regulations limit continual transmissions to 5 minutes. Then the channel must be relinquished for at least 1 full minute. It is against FCC regulations to transmit a dead carrier, that is, keying the mic on or transmitting without any voice being sent through the receiver. Besides being a wasteful exercise, a transmitter that is emitting will interfere with the communications of other CBers. If it is necessary to test the receiver and a radio check is not used, then the radio should be equipped with a dummy load on the antenna output, so as not to interfere with other radio sets. Also, a dummy load must be used to protect the electronic parts from damage by transmitting without an antenna. The information that you might transmit, particularly on the road, regarding accidents, condition, and positions of vehicles, should, of course, be very accurate. Other CBers might be depending on the information you provide for a safe and direct route. If you are asked for directions and are not certain of your information, tell your fellow CBers of that fact so as not to mislead them in their travels. You may be in a similar position someday, counting on the information transmitted. Remember that the information that you send over your microphone may reach hundreds or thousands of people, particularly in crowded urban areas or on major highways and interchanges. The information you provide on road conditions, weather, and traffic conditions is greatly appreciated by your fellow motorists, and they, in turn, will be encouraged to provide the same information to you. The bond that exists between CBers extends beyond conversation over the airwaves to actually rendering physical aid in their help to each other.
Breaker for a southbounder on the Garden State.
Got a southbounder. Come on.
This is Red Wagon. How far south are you going?
We're going to exit 117 and then this green stamp. You got the one Tennessee Jet here.
Tennessee Jet, would you be willing to give some military guys a lift south?
Red Wagon, how many are there?
There are 2 guys heading to Fort Dix. Come back.
You'd be happy to take them. As far as we're going anyway. Red Wagon?
I'm at mile marker 141.4 on the side of this green stamp, and my emergency flashers are on. I'm driving a red 4x4 Ford. What's your 1020?
I'm at this one piggy bank in Union, and I'll be coming up behind you shortly.
Oh, that's a big 10-4. We'll be looking to eyeball you.
That's a great way to use the radio. These sets have a purpose beyond just pointing out Tijuana taxis.
If I were going south, I'd certainly stop and lend a helping hand.
Hey, that's a big 10-4. I wish I was going in your direction. I'd be happy to give him a lift.
Helping in an emergency, relaying information, and courtesy on the radio is what CB is all about. The satisfaction of contacting your fellow CBers on the air and helping each other out is an important part of two-way radio communication. Since the one limitation of CB radio is that you cannot contact someone unless they are listening to the channel, it's necessary to know some of the ways to reach those people you are looking for. If a conversation is in progress, and you want to converse or modulate with an individual talking about some specific thing, then you might ask to speak to that person talking about the item being discussed.
Breaker 15 for that person talking about antennas.
Pick it up, Breaker.
If you want to reach someone in a specific area and don't have a pre-arranged appointment on the air for a specific time and channel, then you would say,
Breaker 19 for someone in that Somerville town.
If you are driving along the highway and looking for a motel or restaurant or operating from a base station and looking for a specific product or service, you would simply ask the general audience to suggest or provide you with the information needed.
Breaker 15, can you tell us a 20 of the nap trap with ears on in the area of Morristown?
It may seem strange at first to shout into the vast unknown for a response, but you will find your fellow CBers are ready and willing to respond with information. The following sequence demonstrates the proper use of Channel 19 and the placing of an emergency call on the designated emergency Channel 9. Chit-chat or prolonged discussions are held on any one of the additional channels which will prevent any interference with road information or emergency calls.
Breaker for a westbound four-wheeler.
Oh, pick it up. You got a 4-wheeler.
Where's your 20? I'm at exit 38.
I just passed that exit 39. I guess you have the front door. I'll keep this back door shut. Where's your 20, good buddy?
My home 20 is Plainfield, New Jersey, buddy.
Ah, do you know that goat lady?
Oh, yeah, we know her. We're good buddies. Same swim club. You hear the story about her when she...
Breaker for that four-wheeler. If you want to talk, take it to another channel. This channel's for traffic condition.
Yeah, these flaky four-wheelers think they own the channel.
Take it to channel 18, old buddy.
We'll meet you on channel 18.
Let's eyeball at the rest of them up area.
Oh, that's a big 10-4.
Hold on, old buddy. I got a down four-wheeler on the grass here. I'm going to pull up and see if I can give him some help. I'm going down emergency channel. This is KRS 07933 Mobile calling React. We're by exit 35 on I-78 westbound. We have a four-wheeler who is on the side, no injuries. He requests police or a tow truck. He's not blocking traffic, so we'll be waiting on the scene with him for the emergency vehicle to arrive. This is KRS 07933 on the side.
Don't hog Channel 19. Many motorists are trying to get messages through. You don't have to do a lot of talking to benefit from your CB radio.
Hey, we got a Willie Weaver in a green Buick with New York tags. Looks like he's got a brown bottle in his hand. Mercy sakes, that Smokey must have ears. He just put the hammer down in that truck him up lane, and it looks like he's pulling him down. Now, all you westbounders, you got a Smokey with a down four-wheeler at mile marker 19. How about that, record maker? You still on the side?
Go ahead. You still got the record maker. We're just sitting back and listening to those smoky reports. Breaker 19, how about that portable parking lot on the side by mile marker 18? Do you have yours on?
You got the jackrabbit. Come on.
10-4 on that jackrabbit. Any trouble?
Oh, that's negatory.
Sorry, we're just taking some Z's.
Have yourself one fine snooze, and maybe we'll catch you on the flip-flop.